It's time for live high school baseball coverage on KCRV. Sponsors for our broadcast include Farm Credit Services of Southeast Missouri, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Farmers Union Gin, Zenith State Bank, Moss Electric, the Zenith Hornersville School, Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, Citizens for Donnie Brown, the Portageville School District, Green Point Ag of Portageville, First State Bank and Trust, the City of Portageville, Splash of Class Car Wash, Weaver Farms, Sarah Jo Morgan CPA, Kids R Us Daycare, Riddick Farms, Green Pharmacy, the South Pemiscot School District, the Bank of Missouri, the City of Steel, the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department, BPS Telephone, MFA Oil, Pemiscot County District 2 Commissioner Fawn Meredith, the Caruthersville School District, Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, the City of Caruthersville, Baker Implement Company, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture, and by McDonald's. And now, live high school baseball on KCRV.
And welcome back to Legion Field in Caruthersville as we get set for a championship game. Portageville taking on Campbell. Campbell upsetting two-seed Caruthersville. Portageville escaping an upset bid by Zenith Hornersville to reach this championship game. Back-to-back contests today for Portageville. You see, if you're watching our video stream, you see that sun setting out in left center field. That same glare that you're seeing on the video screen, you're also going to have the batters facing that same setting sun out in left center field. Here's the way the Bulldogs will take to the field. Bo Hunter Warren will be doing the pitching, the right-hander taking his warm-up tosses. Jaquan Bogan behind the plate calling the signals. Johnson will be at third, Adams at shortstop, Xavion Bogan, the second baseman. Roberts will be at first. Bradley in left field, Parton in center, and Taylor in right field. Here's the way Campbell comes to the plate. Wiedenbender, the catcher, leads things off, followed by Bunting and Jennings, Smart, Melvin, and Siebert, Rowland, Belcher, and Townsend, the batting order for Campbell. And we are set for this championship game for the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament. Carson Wiedenbender, the catcher, right-handed hitter, will face Bo Hunter Warren. Again, the setting sun is going to be a factor here. People behind the backstop trying to shade their eyes. I have my cap pulled down just as far as it'll go, trying to see the action here as the first pitch comes to the plate. And on the outside corner, called strike one to Wiedenbender, and we're underway in this championship game. Bo Hunter Warren, the right-handed pitcher for Portageville. Warren's next pitch, swing and a miss, quickly 0-2. Good fastball that time. And again, the batters at a definite disadvantage this time of day here at Legion Field in Caruthersville. The 0-2 pitch. High fastball is ball one. The pitchers certainly want to take advantage of this setting sun out in left center field while they can. As we're staring right into it, I'm directly behind the backstop, pretty much where the camera angle is. A curveball is fouled over the backstop. And the count 1-2. Good crowd on hand, Portageville fans, Campbell fans here, some Caruthersville fans that just taking in the action here on this Tuesday evening. Great evening at the ballpark. Next pitch headed home. It's outside, ball two. 2-2 to Carson. Right-handed hitting catcher. And Bo Hunter Warren gets the sign, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. There's out number one. Good fastball and a strikeout. Again, this is tough conditions for the batters. It's probably going to be that way for another 10, 15 minutes or so. Sam Bunting, the shortstop today. He pitched a beauty against Caruthersville yesterday to get that upset win, and then the rain, lightning moved in, and game 2 was pushed off the semifinal earlier today. First pitch is a curveball. It's high, ball 1 to Sam. Zenith Hornersville led pretty much the entire ball game. Then Portageville came back with a couple of runs in the bottom of the 6th and took the lead. Ball 2 to Sam Bunting is high, 2-0. A 1-run Portageville Bulldog victory to put them in this championship. This ball popped up. Nope, swing and a miss. That's how hard it is to see here at home plate. Staring into that sun. The 2-1. Right back at us here. And a count 2-2. One down, nobody on. 2-2 pitch to Sam Bunting. Ooh, high and tight, and that hits him. Sam's hit by a pitch. He'll be down at first base. A 1-out base runner for Campbell, and Jared Jennings, the third baseman, will come to the plate. Good to have you along. Our coverage of high school baseball on KCRV, also Sports Radio KMIS from the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament in Caruthersville. Campbell and Portageville here in the championship game. Bunting takes his lead, a short lead. Warren checks the runner, and the pitch is high, ball 1 to Jared Jennings. Portageville used 3 pitchers in that victory over Zenith Hornersville. Next pitch headed home. Fastball at the letters is a called strike. 1-1 the count to Jennings. Smart, the cleanup hitter, center fielder in the on-deck circle for Campbell. Bo Hunter Warren, next delivery home is high, ball 2, 2-1. The runner at first is Bunting. Next pitch headed home is high, ball 3, 3-1 to Jennings. Bunting was hit by a pitch. Now 3-1 the count to Jared Jennings. There's a strike in there, evens the count, 3-2. Warren checks the runner, Bunting at first. The pitch to the plate is popped up and fouled out of play. The count remains 3-2. Next pitch is a little bit low. A hit batter and a walk. And Campbell with runners at first and second. Lots of free passes in the semifinal win by Portageville. They used 3 pitchers. And Campbell coming into this one with a record 11-7 on the season. They lost to Portageville 16-2 back on April 15th. 2 on, 1 out. The strike in there to Tanner Smart, the cleanup hitter. Next pitch headed home. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2 to the cleanup hitter, Tanner Smart. Warren with the 0-2. Ground ball foul down the third baseline. Boy, it's hard to see out in that direction as you see that setting sun just inching down toward the horizon here at Caruthersville. Another 10 minutes and we'll be much better here at the ballpark, that's for certain. The 0-2, Tanner Smart also having to stare into that glare at the plate. Takes it just a little bit low, ball 1, 1-2. Bunting at second. He was hit by a pitch. Then Jennings drew a walk. The 1-2 pitch to Tanner Smart. Low and in the dirt. A good block there by Jaquan Bogan. Keeps the runners at first and second. Makes the count 2-2. Melvin, the pitcher, in the on-deck circle for Campbell. The 2-2. Outside ball 3, 3-2. Bo Hunter Warren is about to throw his 25th pitch of this ball game. Here in the first inning. It's a pitch count coming up quickly already for the Portageville Hurlers. A swing and a miss, and there's out number 2. Runners at first and second, and here's Jackson Melvin, the pitcher. Bo Hunter Warren, the right-hander. The pitch to the plate, outside corner is called strike one from Warren. Siebert, the left fielder, in the on-deck circle. If Melvin can reach here. Jennings at first, Bunting down at second. A swing and a miss. 0-2 on Melvin. Another good fastball from Warren. 0-2. Runners at first and second for Campbell. Top of the first. The pitch. Inside corner, called strike 3. Couple of runners stranded for the Camels in the top of the first. Portageville comes to bat when we return to Caruthersville in the Bootheel Conference Championship baseball game right after this.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics.
The same way we have supported our customers and the community for 86 years.
Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the field and in your field.
Delicious deals for delicious meals at McDonald's. Get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the McDonald's app with contactless mobile order and convenient drive-through pickup. Join My McDonald's Rewards.
Earn points for free food at McDonald's. Download the app today. Your local McDonald's is proud to be part of the community and is happy to support area youth. Everyone at your local McDonald's wishes all the area teams the best of luck.
Bottom of the first inning we go. Jamie Benthel want to give a shout out as the Bulldogs about to come to bat, trying to get their championship game started the right way. Escaped a couple of base runners in the top half of the first for Campbell. It'll be Parton leading things off, followed by Adams and Warren, then Bradley, Johnson, difficulties with it here this afternoon. We apologize for those technical problems, but we'll try to get them all worked out and see if we can get all connected back up again here at the ballpark. First pitch, bunted down the third baseline, is a beauty, and the throw to first is in time for the out. Boy, great play by Campbell down on the first baseline, or third baseline, to come up with that one. Mason Adams will now come to the plate. Again, I apologize for the technical problems, as it's almost impossible to do the play-by-play and do the technical duties here at the ballpark, but I'll try to get our signal reconnected here. Curveball is in there for a called strike to Mason from Jackson Melvin. I'll do what I can from my seat here and see if we can get things reconnected, maybe. Here's a ground ball back up the middle, fielded by the second baseman. A tough play at first, and beating it out is Mason Adams for an infield hit. Belcher fielded it, but good speed by the base runner, Mason Adams, and he gets down to first base in time. Runner goes on the first pitch, throw down to second, is going to get into center field, and Adams is going to go all the way to third. Pitch was a ball. Adams steals second. Then the throw goes into center on the throw. So a runner at third base now. I'll continue to try to work on our video situation. May have to be between innings here. So we'll work on it, try to get it back up. Swing and a miss at a fastball. Strike one. Bo Hunter Warren cannot even see the scoreboard because that sun's setting right behind it right now. It does shade her eyes just a bit. Next pitch to the plate, ground ball back up the middle. This will score the run. The throw to first is in time. But Bo Hunter Warren drives in Adams from third base. On the ground ball back up the middle. Belcher to Rowland. Adams scores, and it's 1-0 in favor of Portageville. 2 down in the inning, and Carson Bradley will bat. First pitch to Carson, fouled right off the end of the bat, strike one. Again, between innings, I'll work on the camera and try to get that situated. Bases are now empty with a run in. Portageville leads 1-0 here at the bottom of the first inning. Finally, the sun sinks behind the horizon a little bit better here. This pitch a little bit outside. Ball 1-1 the count to Carson Bradley. Next pitch headed home. Outside, ball 2-1 to Carson. 1-0 Portageville as we play here in the bottom of the first championship game for the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament in Caruthersville. Next pitch. Foul tipped into the mitt. Good fastball. And a count 2-2. Melvin Jackson, lively fastball that time. And it's 2-2 on Bradley as he bats with 2 outs and the base is empty. Pitch headed home. Ground ball back to the second baseman. Belcher gets it and throws to first for the out. That'll do it. A run scored for Portageville. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to work on our video situation and be back with the top of the second inning right after this.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Farmers Union Gin in Zenith understands it takes hard work and dedication to be successful in farming. No single segment of our economy does more for our standard of living than agriculture. Farmers Union Gin in Zenith would like to take this time to recognize area producers for their commitment and dedication to the industry. Farmers Union Gin in Zenith, serving the Bootheel since 1988. Call today, 573-738-2621. Farmers Union Gin, proud to support our area youth.
For almost 100 years, MFA Oil has put all our energy into energy by being the local fuel, propane, and lubricant solution that consistently delivers for people and businesses in this area. So if you need to keep your truck rolling, your home heated, or your farm equipment running like a well-oiled machine, give us a call, because we're a company that's never idle and we're just down the road. MFA Oil. We live where you do. To find the MFA Oil location nearest you, visit mfaoil.com.
Moss Electric in Hornersville is a proud supporter of the Zenith Hornersville Lions and wishes them the best of luck in the tournament this week. Moss Electric, providing electric motor sales and service, is family owned and has been serving the area for 45 years. Give them a call at 573-737-2834. Moss Electric on Highway 164 in Hornersville.
Hey, we got our video working once again. Ball one to Kenan Seibert leading things off for Campbell. The lights just coming on here. 2, as Warren misses with the first 2 pitches. The lights were on earlier, and then they went off, and it's pretty dark here at the ballpark at Caruthersville. There's a swing and a miss. 2-1 the count to Seibert. Bo Hunter Warren. Pitch count is 31, so the pitch count high after his first inning of work. Breaking ball is in there per called strike. 2-2 the count to Seibert. Seibert, Rowland, and Belcher due up for Campbell. 1-0 Portageville as we play in the top of the second inning. Next pitch headed home, a swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch from Warren, and Seibert out in front of that one. 1 down here in the top of the second. Ben Rowland, the first baseman, right-handed hitter, comes to the plate. Once again, good to have you along. The championship game of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament. Boy, the baseball season is rolling along, isn't it, folks? Ball one is low to Ben. Right-handed hitting first baseman. 1 out, nobody on, top of the second inning. Portageville leads 1-0 over Campbell. The 1-0 pitch. Down the third baseline, foul, a diving attempt by Johnson on that one, but it's foul outside the bag. 1-1 the count. Thanks to Monty Lyons, I know he had other things going on, trying to get us connected and trying to work through our video difficulties here. Tad Jones, our video coordinator. We've had bidding for bargains earlier today. We've had a softball game over at Indian Park in Kennett. Now, this is game 2 from the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament. So lots of stuff going on today. And the 1-1 pitch headed home to Ben Rowland. Outside, ball 2 from Bo Hunter Warren. Again, Portageville used 3 pitchers in game 1 to get a 1-run victory over Zenith Hornersville. They lead 1-0 as we play in the top of the second. And 2-1 the count to Rowland, and he'll swing and miss. 2-2 the count to Ben. Next pitch headed home. Swing and a miss. Rowland goes down on strikes. Again, looked like Bo Hunter Warren maybe took something off of that one. And there's 2 down in the inning for Carson Belcher. That sun is just flicker out beyond the scoreboard in left center field now. It was really tough in the first inning here with that setting sun. Belcher at the plate. Takes ball 1 high from Warren. Next pitch headed home. Outside, ball 2. Now the catcher, Jaquan Bogan, will go out and visit with Bo Hunter Warren. He'll toss him another baseball. That's actually what he's doing there. 2-0 the count to Belcher. Townsend, the right fielder in the on-deck circle. This pitch is high. It goes 3-0 to Belcher. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the second for Campbell. Portageville leads 1-0. The 3-0. Right down the middle, 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4, 2-out walk and a base runner for Campbell. Tying runner on base is Belcher, and here is Logan Townsend. Logan hits from the right side. Right fielder for Campbell. Thanks to all of our broadcast sponsors who make our high school baseball coverage possible. Strike on the outside corner. Good pitch from Warren. Townsend in the hole, 0-1. Base runner at first is Belcher. Drew a 2-out walk, takes his lead. The pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-2 to Townsend. Wiedenbender, the leadoff hitter, in the on-deck circle for Campbell. 0-2, the count to Logan Townsend. And Bo Hunter Warren delivers the pitch to the plate. A swing and a miss. That'll do it. Runner stranded by Campbell in the top of the second. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Portageville bats leading this one 1-0.
Nutrien Ag Solutions in Zenith is the leading area supplier of fertilizers, seed, and crop production products. They are dedicated to helping area farmers grow the best crops possible. The Nutrien Ag Solutions team provides industry-leading analysis, solutions, and advice to help farmers get more from every square inch of their farm. Profit from their experience at Nutrien Ag Solutions, 500 North Main in Zenith, and online at nutrienagsolutions.com. Nutrien Ag Solutions, a proud supporter of the Zenith Hornersville Lions.
Zenith Hornersville School District C8 is committed to the education of all of our students as well as their safety and well-being. It takes all of our departments to make our school great. Teachers, curriculum, technology, transportation, maintenance, custodial, food service, secretarial, administration, as well as other support staff. Along with community support, together we all make Zenith Hornersville School District a great place to work and attend school. Once a lion, always a lion. Best of luck for a successful season from the entire staff.
If you need it to get outdoors, call Zenith State Bank for a loan. We'll finance a four-wheeler, side-by-side, SUV, camping trailer, a pontoon boat, or pickup truck. It's almost hunting season. Do you know of acreage for sale in the deer woods? We can help you buy hunting land, a cabin in the woods, or a lake house. Take advantage of an off-season deal on a ski boat or riding lawnmower with a Zenith State Bank loan. Zenith State Bank, Zenith, Kennett, Arbird. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bottom of the second we go. Portageville bats, and Connor Johnson leads it off, and Jackson Melvin with the first pitch, a breaking ball and a swing and a miss. Strike one. Jackson threw only 11 pitches in that first inning, but Portageville scratched across the run. Lead it 1-0. The 0-1 pitch, outside corner is right there for strike two from Jackson Melvin. The 0-2 pitch, Melvin. A long look. Now he winds and fires. Breaking ball and a swing and a miss by Connor Johnson. Goes down on strikes, so the first man retired. The bottom of the second. That brings up Houston Parton.
Now batting, number 5, Houston Parton.
Houston, the DH here in game 2. The right-handed hitter facing Jackson Melvin. First pitch, a good fastball and a swing and a miss. Strike one. Now the 0-1 pitch to Houston. Fouled right back to the screen. And it's 0-2. Bootheel Conference Tournament. Each one of these teams will have just a few regular season games remaining before they start district tournament play. And that's what they're all looking forward to, trying to play their best baseball. Good breaking pitch, called strike 3. Parton caught looking, and Jackson Melvin looking sharp here. And the early on. Two outs and nobody on for Portageville. And Owen Roberts, the first baseman, hits. Melvin's first pitch headed home. Outside corner, there's another strike. Melvin is pumping strikes in there, boy. He is looking good early on in this one. Now the 0-1 to Owen Roberts. Breaking ball fouled off of the plate. And Owen in the hole, 0-2. 1-0 Portageville. Top seed Bulldogs escaped an upset bid by Zenith Hornersville. They got a run in the first. Now 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the second, still leading 1-0. And the 0-2 pitch, Melvin headed home. In on the hand, slowly hit. This is a tough play. Third baseman Fields throws to first in time for the out. Jennings with a nice play to Rowland for the putout. 1-2-3. Portageville retired. In the bottom of the second, we go to the third. Campbell bats when we return to the championship game of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament right after this.
The City of Portageville extends congratulations to the Portageville Bulldogs on another fine year. You've represented our community in a very positive manner and have contributed to making this year's team one of the best ever to wear the blue and white. On behalf of the City of Portageville, Mayor Roddy Walker, along with Alderman Patty Johnson, Christine Adams, Chris Hollingshead, and Shirley Estes, along with City Clerk Rachel Rather and all city employees, they send their very best wishes. Good luck, Bulldogs. All the best to you from the City of Portageville.
Stop. There's no need to pay full retail price when you need a replacement part for your vehicle. One visit to Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, Highway 61 North in Portageville will save you money. Serving the area for over 60 years, Delta Auto Parts and Salvage specializes in domestic auto and small truck parts. You'll always get quality service and parts at Delta Auto Parts and Salvage with local delivery and nationwide shipping available. Plus, you can search for your part right from their website, deltaautoparts.com. Before you pay full retail price, call Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, 800-392-0506.
As your District 149 Missouri State Representative, Donnie Brown knows the value of high school sports and how it helps to shape our young people for the challenges of tomorrow. That's why Donnie Brown is pleased to be a broadcast sponsor of high school sports here on Pollock Radio. Good luck and best wishes to all from your District 149 State Representative, the Honorable Donnie Brown, serving the citizens of New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Mississippi counties. Paid for by Citizens for Donnie Brown. Angie Kellums, Treasurer.
Top of the third we go. It'll be top of the order due up for Campbell. Wiedenbender, Bunting, and Jennings. Bo Hunter Warren starts his third inning of work. Warren, 46 pitches through the first 2 innings. I've said it before because it's a very important thing with Portageville playing an earlier game against Zenith Hornersville, the semifinal game, and having to use 3 pitchers in that ball game. Now Bo Hunter Warren facing Carson Wiedenbender here in the third. First pitch, a little bit low, ball 1. Change up on, misses the outside part of the plate. Carson was a strikeout victim, his first at bat. He takes this one a little bit high, ball 2. Two and 0. Warren gets this good fastball and a swing and a miss by Wiedenbender. 2-1. That one was at the knees on the outside corner from the Portageville right-hander. Here's a foul tip. Catches Bogan, the catcher. And a count 2-2. Jaquan's fine. The home plate umpire will take a baseball out and give it to Bo Hunter Warren to give Jaquan a chance to shake off the effects of that foul tip. Umpire checks on him, and now we're ready to go. 2-2 the count to Carson. Wiedenbender at the plate. Leading off the top of the third, 1-0 Portageville. Now time is called. Warren Took a little too long out there to deliver the pitch to the plate. Wiedenbender asked for time, and it's granted. Now the 2-2. And slowly hit to the shortstop. Tough play, fielded there, and a sling over to first by Adams. It's good for out number 1. Not an easy play for Mason, but made it look easy. Good speed for Wiedenbender. He was racing down the line. That's out number 1. Now Sam Bunting at the plate. Sam was hit by a pitch his first at bat. He also hits from the right-hand side of the plate, facing Bo Hunter Warren. Breaking ball is low, ball 1. We got lots more baseball action coming up for you. Paul Glass has several games coming up. So we cruise up to district tournament time. This ball fouled out of play. 1-1 the count to Sam Bunting. This ball is in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-1. I think we have a doubleheader coming up on KCRV coming up Saturday. Cooter will be at South Pim, an 11 o'clock start in that ball game. And then I think we have Portageville playing Caruthersville later that afternoon. Strike in there, 2-2. The count to Sam Bunting from Bo Hunter Warren. 2-2 pitch. Inside corner, called strike 3. 2 outs here in the top of the third, and Jared Jennings will come to the plate. Jared made a nice defensive play out in the field earlier. He drew a walk his first at bat. As Bunting was hit by a pitch, then Jennings drew a walk. They were stranded on the base pass. 1-0 Portageville. This pitch low and outside. Ball 1 from Warren. The 1-0 pitch. Line drive, right field. That's a base hit off the bat of Jared Jennings. 2 out single to right. Good job taking that one the opposite way. That brings up the cleanup hitter, Tanner Smart. Bottom of the 7th, Cardinals trail Detroit 8-6. They won game 1, 2-1. Fastball. Outside ball 1 to Tanner Smart. Jennings with a 2-out hit. He's at first base. Now our picture getting a little clearer as that sun sets all the way down. Bogan gets nailed by another foul tip behind the plate. And the count 1-1. 8 o'clock here. Ball games coming your way on the radio. KCRV FM 105.1. KCRV FM Caruthersville. KMIS AM 1050 Portageville and KMIS 103.9 FM Gideon. Portageville, and swing and a miss. And Tanner Smart now on the hole, 1-2. Streaming platforms, the KCRV YouTube page, KMIS YouTube page. The 1-2 pitch, a changeup, and going around is Smart. He will strike out, so Campbell strands another runner. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. Portageville comes to bat, coming up for the Bulldogs. It'll be Bogan, and back to the top of the order, Parton. 1-0 Portageville. Back with more after this.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back out on the pitching mound, Jackson Melvin, the right-hander for Campbell, has only thrown 20 pitches through 2 innings. Portageville got a run back in the first, but Melvin's done a very good job. Jaquan Bogan, the catcher, will lead things off. Xavier Bogan will follow, followed by Rylan Parton.
Now batting, number 21.
Mason Adams, if anyone can reach here in the bottom of the third. Portageville would like some insurance. Melvin Jackson and the Campbells. Camels would like to keep them right where they are. And ball 1 is high to Jaquan Bogan. As he starts us off, bottom of the third. Next pitch to Bogan. Curveball is a beauty at the knees. 1-1 the count. Outfield straight away for Campbell. In the outfield for Jaquan Bogan. The 1-1 pitch from Melvin. High is ball 2. Two and 1 the count to Jaquan Bogan. Curveball from Melvin is a little bit outside. Ball 3, 3-1. Keep waiting for one of these teams to kind of break things open. Hasn't happened yet. It's Portageville really manufactured a run back in the first inning. And here's a leadoff walk to Jaquan Bogan. As ball 4 sails outside. Xavier Bogan will come to the plate. Right-handed hitter. I would be looking for a bunt here, and I think Campbell's going to do the same as Jennings comes in on the grass. Rolling at first place will hold Jaquan Bogan on. Parton, the leadoff hitter in the on-deck circle. Bogan with his lead in the first pitch, a curveball on the outside corners, called strike 1 to Xavier Bogan. Next pitch headed to the plate. Runner goes. The pitch was high, and the throw to second is in time. Bogan thrown out, trying to steal second. The count 1-1 on Xavier Bogan, but Jaquan was thrown out trying to steal. Good throw by Wiedenbender. And now 1 out in the inning, nobody on for Portageville. 1-1, the count to Xavier Bogan. Curveball is a little outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Two and 1 the count. Melvin's pitch. Fastball is fouled out of play. 2-2. Now the hitter, Xavier Bogan. Next pitch to Xavier, fouled off, a curveball. Stays alive, 2-2. Campbell with a record 11-7 on the season. Portageville, record of 22-6, the number 1 seed here in the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament. Getting a 1-run victory over Zenith Hornersville and a one-run ball game here in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss by Xavier Bogan. A tough pitch, a breaking ball from Jackson Melvin. And there's 2 outs in the inning, and Portageville will get their leadoff hitter, Rylan Parton, back to the plate. Left-handed hitting, center fielder, bunted to the third baseman his first time up. Jennings with a nice play to throw him out at first. And a breaking ball is in there, called strike 1. Jackson Melvin with the next pitch. Fouled out of play, and it's quickly 0-2 to Rylan Parton. Much better conditions here at the ballpark after the sun has went down and the lights start to take effect. 0-2 to Parton. Breaking ball and a foul tip, but the catcher, Wiedenbender, just couldn't hang on to it. The count remains 0-2. Staying alive is Rylan Parton. Wiedenbender hit by that foul tip, trying to shake off the effects of it. Trying to stretch out the right leg. Boy, these catchers, we see them for each one of these teams. They take a beating. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Nobody on for Portageville. Portageville leads 1-0. Championship game of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament. Melvin's ready, and the 0-2 pitch to Rylan Parton with 2 outs and nobody on. Again, fouled out of play, and Rylan stays alive. Pretty good crowd here at Caruthersville for this championship game of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament. Been a beautiful day for baseball, that's for certain. 0-2 the count to Parton. And again, Melvin's pitch, a curveball. This one's popped up. Shallow right field. Second baseman going out. The second baseman, Belcher, will make a nice play for out number 3. That'll do it for Portageville. They have a runner thrown out trying to steal, but they come up empty. Bottom of the third. We go to the fourth. Campbell bats. Portageville leads 1-0.
Greenpoint Ag is game ready to evaluate and supply your specific agronomic needs, helping you score touchdowns all season long. Your premier provider throughout the South. We're farmer owned and locally focused. We are Greenpoint Ag. For more information, contact your local Portageville Greenpoint Ag.
Good luck to the Portageville Bulldogs from Rob Barham and the staff at Greenpoint Ag on State Highway T in Portageville. Call 573-379-3816.
The Portageville School District Administration and Board of Directors salute the members, coaches, and staff of the Portageville Bulldogs in working to make this another championship year. Congratulations from Superintendent of Schools Michael Allred, Board President Mark Moody, Vice President Micah Roan, Secretary Michael Prince, Treasurer Ronnie G. Adams, and members Patty Johnson, Chad Bradley, and Jarrett Warren. Good luck, Bulldogs, from the administration, faculty, staff, and students of the Portageville School District.
Top of the fourth we go, and due up, it'll be numbers 5, 6, and 7. Due up for Campbell. Jackson Melvin, the pitcher, will lead things off, facing Bo Hunter Warren. Seibert and then Rowland for Campbell. 1-0 Portageville. Good to have you along. Our coverage of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament championship game from Caruthersville. Melvin has done a great job on the mound. We look at these pitchers' numbers so far, and both of them have done very nice. Warren, 62 pitches, given up 1 hit, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. He's hit a batter. For Melvin, 1 hit, 1 run, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. So both have done very well. Now Melvin at the plate takes ball 1, a curveball in the dirt. We're underway, top of the fourth inning. One nothing Portageville in this championship game. Next pitch headed home from Warren is high and tight, ball 2. Campbell upsets the 2-seed Caruthersville Tigers here on their home field, getting to host the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament. Now the 2-0 pitch inside, almost hit Melvin. That's ball 3. How much pitching does Portageville have left in this ball game? They had used 3 pitchers in that 1-run victory over Zenith Hornersville in Game 1 of the semifinal game here. Now Bo Hunter Warren getting the start. He's up to 65 pitches with nobody out in the top of the 4th. Jackson Melvin will probably take a strike here. And the pitch headed home is high, ball 4. 4-pitch walk, and Campbell with a base runner, leadoff runner, is the pitcher Melvin. Kenan Seibert comes to the plate. Kenan, a strikeout victim, his first plate appearance. Johnson at third comes in on the grass. He's going to protect against the bunt. First pitch headed home. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, strike 1. Portageville would love the double play ball here. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Tailing fastball back in on Seibert. He took a hack at it, but comes up empty, 0-2. Melvin takes his lead at first. Seibert swings and misses. 3 pitches, and there's out number 1. Strikeout. So 1 down, runner at first, and Ben Rowland will hit. First baseman for Campbell. Right-handed hitter. Johnson at third base will, again, come in, but still on the dirt area of the infield. With Rowland batting, and the first pitch to Rowland, a swing and a miss, strike 1. Warren checks the runner. Foul tip back to the screen. It's 0-2 to Ben. No balls, 2 strikes to Ben Rowland. 1 out in the inning. Melvin, the base runner at first. The 0-2 pitch. Little looper out to the second baseman. Bogan will make the play for out number 2. Two down, runner at first is Melvin. And Carson Belcher will hit. Carson's first plate appearance, he drew a walk. Top of the 4th inning, runner on, 2 outs for Campbell, trailing 1-0 to Portageville. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Belcher. Townsend in the on-deck circle. Beautiful evening here in Caruthersville. Next pitch. At the knees, called strike 2. 0-2 to Carson Belcher. Bo Hunter Warren trying to have a pretty efficient 4th inning. His 0-2 pitch, outside corner is called strike 3. That'll do it. Campbell strands another runner. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Portageville comes to bat. It'll be Mason Adams, Bo Warren, and Carson Bradley due up for the Bulldogs. They lead 1-0.
The Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department is a strong supporter of high school sports in Pemiscot County and wishes everyone a very successful season. Sheriff Tommy Greenwell knows that promoting high school sports, teamwork, and good citizenship helps in making our community safer and more enjoyable places to live, work, and raise a family. Good luck to all high school athletes throughout Pemiscot County from Sheriff Tommy Greenwell and the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department.
At the Bank of Missouri, banking is only part of who we are. Just like you are the everyday people who make up this community. We're your next door neighbor, the people cheering next to you at the Friday night football game, and the volunteers serving alongside you. At the Bank of Missouri, we're invested in this community because it's ours too. You are more than a customer to us, you're friends and neighbors. Together, we live well and bank well. With branches across Missouri, be sure to stop by the Bank of Missouri today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bottom of the fourth we go, and Mason Adams will lead things off for the Portageville Bulldogs, who lead 1-0. 2, 3, and 4 due up for Portageville to face Jackson Melvin. Jackson's pitch count continues to be super low, 36 pitches through 3 innings. He has been all around the strike zone here, this championship game. In Melvin, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. It's only given up 1 run on 1 hit. And it was not earned. So Mason Adams will try to start things off. Mason 1 for 1. It's his first time at bat, singled on a ground ball to the right side. So he leads off the fourth, and he pops the first one up. It's going to get out of play, strike 1. On top of the roof here at Legion Field at Caruthersville. Mason's back of the box with an 0-1 count. Jackson Melvin. Breaking ball is a little bit low. Ball 1, 1-1 the count. Great to have you along here at Caruthersville, Legion Field. SEMO Conference Baseball Championship game. 1-1 pitch, headed home. Here's lined out to right field. The right fielder goes back, and watch it go over his head. Townsend will try to retrieve it, and Adams is flying around a base pass, round second. He's headed to third, and he'll stop there with a leadoff triple. Boy, he hammered that ball to right center field. Line drive that time, and it got over Townsend's head in a heartbeat. So Adams 2 for 2 on the day. He has the number of Jackson Melvin so far in this ball game, but not many others have. Now Bo Hunter Warren will bat, trying to get that run home from third with nobody out in the inning. He grounded out to second his first time up. And ball 1 is low. Wiedenbender will block it back behind the plate. The backstop is about 30 feet behind home plate, so if it gets by the catcher, runner at third has an easy opportunity to score. Curveball is a beauty in there to Warren. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Probably not the one that Bo Hunter wanted that time. Nasty breaking pitch from Melvin. Now the 1-1 pitch, a fastball and a swing and a miss. Threw it up in the zone, and it's 1-2. Melvin would love a strikeout here with the leadoff triple by Adams. He's down at third base with nobody out. The 1-2 pitch. Bo Hunter Warren tries to drive that run in and swings at a curveball and pops it up in foul territory. Wiedenbender flying over toward the dugout. Has to put on the brakes and makes the catch for out number 1. Boy, he got out of the box in a hurry on the little pop fly. That's the first out of the inning, and the runner, Adams, stays at third. Now Carson Bradley will hit. Carson grounded out to second his first time up. Portageville leads 1-0. Leadoff triple by Adams. He's down at third. First pitch, a breaking ball on the inside corner. Strike 1 to Carson Bradley. Melvin checks the runner. The next pitch headed home. A breaking ball and a swing and a miss by Bradley, and he's in the hole 0-2. Boy, that sweeper from Melvin has been a tough one for the Portageville hitters to handle, other than Mason Adams, who's hit it hard both plate appearances. Now the 0-2. Melvin looking for a strikeout, and he gets it with a fastball on the outside corner. Called strike 3. So now, after the leadoff triple, it's up to Connor Johnson. If Portageville's going to add to their 1-0 lead. Connor's first plate appearance, he was a strikeout victim facing Jackson Melvin. First pitch from Melvin. Grounded toward the first baseman, knocked down by the first baseman, will race for the bag, and Rowland touches the bag for out number 3 after a leadoff triple. Portageville comes up empty in the 4th. Runner stranded at third will go to the 5th inning. Campbell bats trailing Portageville 1-0. Championship game of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament returns right after this.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
As your District 149 Missouri State Representative, Donnie Brown knows the value of high school sports and how it helps to shape our young people for the challenges of tomorrow. That's why Donnie Brown is pleased to be a broadcast sponsor of high school sports here on Pollock Radio. Good luck and best wishes to all from your District 149 State Representative, the Honorable Donnie Brown, serving the citizens of New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Mississippi counties. Paid for by Citizens for Donnie Brown. Angie Kellums, Treasurer.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
1-0 Portageville as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Portageville with a couple of hits so far in the ball game. Campbell with 1 hit. So not a lot of offense, not a lot of runs in this defensive struggle. And we go to the top of the 5th. So top of the 5th inning we go. And for Campbell, it'll be Townsend leading things off, then back to the top of the order. And the first pitch popped up. High fly ball. Second baseman Bogan will make the catch for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. And that's a welcome thing for Bo Hunter Warren, who just threw his 76th pitch of the ball game.
Now batting, number 21,
Carson Weidenbender, leadoff hitter, will come to the plate. Warren delivers the first pitch to the plate, fouled right back to the screen. Strike 1. Bunning in the on-deck circle retrieves the baseball. 1 down here at the top of the 5th inning. Championship game of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball is a little bit low, ball 1. 1-1 to Carson Weidenbender. Next pitch to Carson's fastball, high and outside, ball 2. That'll let Sam Bunting chase another one down to the backstop. 2-1 the count to Carson, and Bo Hunter Warren about to throw his 80th pitch of the ball game. 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. The 2-1. This one's hit out to right field. Right fielder Taylor gets under it. The lefty hauls it in for out number 2. Two outs, and Sam Bunting will hit for Campbell with nobody on. Sam has been hit by a pitch, and he struck out in the ball game. First pitch headed home from Warren is low, ball one, and that might have caught Bogan behind the plate. Good crowd here at the ballpark all afternoon. Game one between St. Hornersville and Portageville, a one-run victory for the Bulldogs. This one's popped up. A play for Bogan behind the plate in foul territory, and he makes the play for out number 3. Little pop fly, and Bogan hung with it all the way for out number 3. So Campbell goes 1, 2, 3 in the top half of the 5th. It's Portageville's turn when we return to Legion Field in Caruthersville. Portageville leads Campbell 1-0. Championship game of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament returns right after this.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, Jackson Melvin back out to the mound as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Due up, it'll be Parton, the DH, followed by Roberts and Jaquan Bogan. Good to have you along. Championship game of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament coming your way from Caruthersville, Legion Field. Beautiful evening for baseball. Once the sun sets, it gets a little bit cool, but it's been a warm day here around southeast Missouri after the showers moved through yesterday, last night. Second semifinal game yesterday was canceled and pushed back till today, where Portageville used 3 pitchers but got a 1-run victory over St. Hornersville to reach this championship game with Campbell. And Jackson Melvin, 47 pitches, will start his 5th inning of work. And Houston Parton will lead things off. Mason Adams with both Portageville hits so far in the ballgame. Parton will try to get things started, and it takes the first pitch, a breaking ball high, ball 1. One-0 pitch headed home. Swing and a miss. A good fastball from Melvin. And the count 1-1. Melvin's 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball is a beauty on the inside corner, and it's 1-2 to Houston Parton. Now the 1-2 pitch. Melvin. Fastball inside corners. Called. Strike 3. Boy, Melvin has really pitched a fine ball game. Owen Roberts, the first baseman, will come to the plate for Portageville. Again, Mason Adams, the only 2 hits for Portageville so far in the ball game. 1 hit for Campbell so far in the ball game. So we've had 3 hits. So we play in the bottom of the 5th inning. Slow hit ball and a high hopper bunting it short. We'll throw across the diamond in time for out number 2. So 1 pitch and 1 out. Pitcher's best friend and Jackson Melvin with 2 down, nobody on, bottom of the 5th. Jaquan Bogan will step to the plate. Bogan, the catcher for Portageville, trying to get things started with 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, folks. 1-0 Portageville. Breaking ball is a beauty from Melvin on the outside corner. Called strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Melvin delivers another breaking ball and a swing and a miss. It's quickly 0-2 on Jaquan Bogan. I'm going to say this. There's not many teams in the district that want to face Jackson Melvin on the hill. Boy, he is a tough one. Now the 0-2 pitch to Jaquan. A fastball, and Jaquan goes down on strikes. Tried to hold up, but goes around. 1, 2, 3 Bulldogs retired. We're going to the 6. Campbell bats trailing Portageville 1-0.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics.
The same way we have supported our customers and the community for 86 years.
Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the field and in your field.
I just can't say enough about these pitchers. For Bo Hunter Warren, who takes his warm-up tosses, he's walked 3, struck out 10. He's hit a batter, but has given up only 1 hit so far in the ballgame. For Melvin, he has struck out 6. He has walked only 1 and gave up 2 Portageville hits. Gave up the 1 run as we have some lights go off here at Caruthersville. Hopefully this doesn't put a damper on our evening as the lights on the right side of the field have gone off here at Legion Field. So no doubt we won't play baseball till we get the lights back on here at Legion Field. Hopefully this will not take very long. 1-0. Portageville leads. Campbell coming to the plate. Here's the way Campbell will come to the plate. It'll be 3, 4, and 5. Heart of the order for Campbell. Jennings, Smart, and the pitcher Melvin. And we're trying to get the lights on here at Caruthersville. Hopefully they'll come back on. We'd hate to have this thing stopped in the top of the 6th inning in a 1-0 ball game. That would be horrible. Bo Hunter Warren with 82 pitches. He has taken his warm-ups. And the lights on from center field to right center field and all down the first baseline, they're out here at the ballpark. Now we're trying to make sure someone's out here working on the lights and able to flip the switch back on. One nothing or score. Portageville with a lead. So while we have this delay, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll play some commercials, and hopefully we'll get the lights back on and be able to get things back underway. 1-0 Portageville as we go to the top of the 6th. Campbell bats when we return, and hopefully have the lights on here at Legion Field right after this.
Delicious deals for delicious meals at McDonald's. Get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the McDonald's app with contactless mobile order and convenient drive-through pickup. Join My McDonald's Rewards.
Earn points for free food at McDonald's. Download the app today. Your local McDonald's is proud to be part of the community and is happy to support area youth. Everyone at your local McDonald's wishes all the area teams the best of luck.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always
Farmers Union Gin in Zenith understands it takes hard work and dedication to be successful in farming. No single segment of our economy does more for our standard of living than agriculture. Farmers Union Gin in Zenith would like to take this time to recognize area producers for their commitment and dedication to the industry. Farmers Union Gin in Zenith, serving the Bootheel since 1988. Call today, 573-738-2621. Farmers Union Gin, proud to support our area youth.
For almost 100 years, MFA Oil has put all our energy into energy by being the local fuel, propane, and lubricant solution that consistently delivers for people and businesses in this area. So if you need to keep your truck rolling, your home heated, or your farm equipment running like a well-oiled machine, give us a call, because we're a company that's never idle and we're just down the road. MFA Oil. We live where you do. To find the MFA Oil location nearest you, visit mfaoil.com.
Well, just an update. If you see our picture, we're still half in the dark here at Caruthersville's Legion Field. The lights went off. I think these are the lights it takes just a little while for them to reset after they've been on. Hopefully, we'll get the lights back on and we'll resume. Where it hurts is Bo Hunter Warren has a extended delay. He has 82 pitches in the ball game. And while the lights are off and we're waiting on those to come on, the players have kind of moved over to the side of the field. They'll try to stay loose and try to stay ready. This is a 1-0 ball game, folks, and any shift in momentum could be a big shift in this ball game. Let's take another commercial break. Hopefully, we'll get the lights back on here at Caruthersville as we play in the top of the 6th. 1-0 Portageville leads, and Campbell will be coming to the plate. Again, 3, 4, and 5, the Campbell order coming up when hopefully we get the lights on and resume play from Caruthersville right after this.
Moss Electric in Hornersville is a proud supporter of the Zenith Hornersville Lions and wishes them the best of luck in the tournament this week. Moss Electric, providing electric motor sales and service, is family owned and has been serving the area for 45 years. Give them a call at 573-737-2834. Moss Electric on Highway 164 in Hornersville.
Nutrien Ag Solutions in Zenith is the leading area supplier of fertilizers, seed, and crop production products. They are dedicated to helping area farmers grow the best crops possible. The Nutrien Ag Solutions team provides industry-leading analysis, solutions, and advice to help farmers get more from every square inch of their farm. Profit from their experience at Nutrien Ag Solutions, 500 North Main in Zenith, and online at nutrienagsolutions.com. Nutrien Ag Solutions, a proud supporter of the Zenith Hornersville Lions.
Zenith Hornersville School District C8 is committed to the education of all of our students as well as their safety and well-being. It takes all of our departments to make our school great. Teachers, curriculum, technology, transportation, maintenance, custodial, food service, secretarial, administration, as well as other support staff. Along with community support, together we all make Zenith Hornersville School District a great place to work and attend school. Once a Lion, always a Lion. Best of luck for a successful season from the entire staff.
If you need it to get outdoors, call Cena State Bank for a loan. We'll finance a four-wheeler, side-by-side, SUV, camping trailer, a pontoon boat, or pickup truck. It's almost hunting season. Do you know of acreage for sale in the deer woods? We can help you buy hunting land, a cabin in the woods, or a lake house. Take advantage of an off-season deal on a ski boat or riding lawnmower with a Cena State Bank loan. Cena State Bank, Zenith, Kennett, Arbird. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The City of Portageville extends congratulations to the Portageville Bulldogs on another fine year. You've represented our community in a very positive manner and have contributed to making this year's team one of the best ever to wear the blue and white. On behalf of the City of Portageville, Mayor Roddy Walker, along with Alderman Patty Johnson, Christine Adams, Chris Hollingshead, and Shirley Estes, along with City Clerk Rachel Rather and all city employees, they send their very best wishes. Good luck, Bulldogs. All the best to you from the City of Portageville.
Well, as you can tell, if you're watching our video live stream, the lights are still off. Half of the lights are still off as the teams have kind of left the field. They're tossing the ball around, trying to stay loose, but not an easy thing here as We probably have had the lights off for about 10 minutes here as we went to the top of the 6th inning. Campbell will be coming to bat. Bo Hunter Warren will be back on the mound. He has 82 pitches. And when these pitchers that's thrown about 80 pitches have to sit down and cool off, it's a tough situation for them. The same with the pitcher, Melvin, for Campbell. He has pitched a beautiful ball game as well. For Bo Hunter Warren, he's only gave up 1 hit so far in the ball game. His pitch count, though, at 82, so it's getting up there as he'll start to work in the 6th inning. Melvin's pitch count much lower. If he keeps his pitch count going like it has so far in the ball game, he could easily go the distance. And Melvin has given up only 2 hits to Portageville. I heard somebody say we may have an extended delay. Not sure what the delay is, but half of the lights are out. If you're watching our video stream, you can see out in center field, starting going over toward right field, and then down toward the right field line. There's 2 light stands down the first base line, one on the outfield side of the first base dugout, another one back between the first base dugout and the backstop here at Legion Field in Caruthersville, and those are the lights that are off, the ones down the third base line, a couple of light sanctions up there, and a couple in the outfield. So let's listen in as Stacy Bradshaw over, going to talk to the officials here, so we're going to listen in and see what's going on here. All right, we got a little clarification here. They had a 600-watt fuse that is blown that has knocked off half the lights here at Caruthersville. They think someone may have one at a shop here, and if they do, we'll be able to get things back underway. Now the home plate umpire is probably going to meet with the coaches here and kind of let them know what's going on. The umpire is just hearing an explanation, and now the head coaches are going to hear one. And folks, if we don't have a fuse, if we don't have lights, you know what's going to happen is, I don't know what's going to happen. We're not going to play baseball with only half the lights on here at the ballpark. So that's where we are now. A big fuse has blown, and that's put half of the ballpark in the dark. 600-watt fuses are probably not that common, but someone here may have one. As we were going to the top of the 6th, and that's when half the lights went out. Beautiful night here in Caruthersville for baseball, but they're not able to play and unless we have the rest of the lights on. And that's something that the folks at Caruthersville certainly can't handle when these fuses blow. That's one of those things that just happened. Maybe they'll be able to get it going. Again, we're concerned about the pitchers. Bo Hunter Warren with 82 pitches. If he's having to shut down, and I know Coach Trover's not real pleased with Bo Hunter Warren, who was going to go out and start working this 6th inning, going to have an extended delay. For Melvin, similar thing for Campbell as he's pitched to beauty. Who else does Campbell have? And just looking at the pitches, Melvin has thrown 55. 43 of the 55 have been strikes. He's only thrown 12 balls. He's given up 2 hits, 1 run. It was not earned. He's walked 1 and struck out 6. Now for Bo Hunter Warren, 82 pitches, 33 of those were balls, 49 strikes, given up 1 hit, walked 3 and struck out 10. He's also hit a batter. So it has been a pitching duel, and we are in the dark, and hopefully if you have a 600-watt fuse and you're in the Caruthersville area, why don't you run it by Legion Field, and we'll finish the final 2 innings of this game. Well, they're talking. We're going to try to keep things under control here. As Coach Tyler Trover walking out toward the outfield. Now the coaches are going to go out, and they're going to have to decide what they're going to do here. As we're in the top of the 6th and a 1-0 battle, defensive battle between these two teams. Top seed Portageville Campbell upsetting 2-seed Caruthersville. Of course, Coach Trover, one of the ADs, also the AD for Campbell over there, Coach Fowler. And they're all visiting over there as they talk over the situation here as we're half in the dark. A 1-0 Portageville lead in the top of the 6th. In the championship of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament. Well, they're talking. Let's take another timeout. We were able to find out that the problem is a fuse that was blown. They hopefully can locate one, but if not, folks, we're not going to have baseball here at Caruthersville tonight. And at 8:47, we're probably not going to resume this game tonight. The sad fact is it's probably an official game if it was a rain situation, but if a fuse blows, watch the actual call. I'm not sure. But let's take a break. We'll try to get some more answers here as both athletic directors talking. Stacy Bradshaw, the administrator for Caruthersville Schools, also down there, down the first base line. They're all talking it over and trying to decide what's going to happen here at the ballpark. We'll take another commercial break, and hopefully someone will have a fuse, and we'll get this thing back underway. But we're approaching 9 o'clock in the evening. We'll take a commercial break, back with more from Caruthersville right after this.
Stop. There's no need to pay full retail price when you need a replacement part for your vehicle. One visit to Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, Highway 61 North in Portageville will save you money. Serving the area for over 60 years, Delta Auto Parts and Salvage specializes in domestic auto and small truck parts. You'll always get quality service and parts at Delta Auto Parts and Salvage with local delivery and nationwide shipping available. Plus, you can search for your part right from their website, deltaautoparts.com. Before you pay full retail price, call Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, 800-392-0506.
As your District 149 Missouri State Representative, Donnie Brown knows the value of high school sports and how it helps to shape our young people for the challenges of tomorrow. That's why Donnie Brown is pleased to be a broadcast sponsor of high school sports here on Pollock Radio. Good luck and best wishes to all from your District 149 State Representative, the Honorable Donnie Brown, serving the citizens of New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Mississippi counties. Paid for by Citizens for Donnie Brown. Angie Kellums, Treasurer.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Greenpoint Ag is game ready to evaluate and supply your specific agronomic needs, helping you score touchdowns all season long. Your premier provider throughout the South. We're farmer owned and locally focused. We are Greenpoint Ag. For more information, contact your local Portageville Greenpoint Ag.
Good luck to the Portageville Bulldogs from Rob Barham and the staff at Greenpoint Ag on State Highway T in Portageville. Call 573-379-3816.
We're still in the dark here in the top of the 6th inning. Thank you, Tad Jones, for your humor. As we are 10 minutes away from 9, and we're in the top of the 6th inning, and an outstanding championship game, 1-0. Portageville clinging to a lead. These pitchers have pitched an outstanding game. Melvin for Campbell, and Bo Hunter Warren for Portageville, and we're still waiting for a 600-watt fuse. Monty, if you have one. I don't know if we got one over at KCRV or not, but Tad said he's glad the camera's plugged in. Not going to matter, Tad, if we're not going to have baseball. Now they're still walking out on the field. We'll try to determine something here at the ballpark as half of the lights are off. I know it's not an ideal situation for anyone, but when this type of thing happens, it's something that's really beyond the control of everyone here. I'm sure if you had an extra fuse, that could be one thing. They were trying to locate a fuse. I didn't hear if they actually had one that was coming over or not, but hopefully they will. Again, Stacy Bradshaw, he's one of the administrators at Caruthersville, and Tyler Trover, Coach Fowler, and all the coaches huddled up down in the dark down the first base coaches line, or first base line. Two umpires about halfway between home plate and first base. They're talking. They've been here a long time. We started our first game just about 4:25. Portageville playing in that one, and now we're quickly approaching 9 o'clock in the evening, and we're going to be in the top of the sixth inning. The bad thing is both of these pitchers, if we happen to stop the ball game, wouldn't be able to come back. That would be a loss for both teams, the way they're pitching. Melvin has given up only 2 Portageville hits, both to Mason Adams. Campbell with only 1 hit off the starter, Bo Hunter Warren. We remain in the dark here at Caruthersville. Half in the dark, not totally in the dark. But your announcer is in the dark. But we did hear the report. We know what it is. And it was a fuse that was blown that knocked about half the lights out here at the ballpark. We're going to take another commercial break. So we're going to get some commercials in. Hopefully we'll have a little news. I would say if they don't have a fuse coming, then we would probably be packing up and calling it quits here at the ballpark. So hopefully there is a fuse coming here to the ballpark. Top of the sixth inning, Portageville leads 1-0. Championship game of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament. Half the lights are out. We're needing a fuse to get the lights back on. Commercial break. We'll be back with more right after this.
The Portageville School District Administration and Board of Directors salute the members, coaches, and staff of the Portageville Bulldogs in working to make this another championship year. Congratulations from Superintendent of Schools Michael Allred, Board President Mark Moody, Vice President Micah Roan, Secretary Michael Prince, Treasurer Ronnie G. Adams, and members Patty Johnson, Chad Bradley, and Jarrett Warren. Good luck, Bulldogs, from the administration, faculty, staff, and students of the Portageville School District.
The Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department is a strong supporter of high school sports in Pemiscot County and wishes everyone a very successful season. Sheriff Tommy Greenwell knows that promoting high school sports, teamwork, and good citizenship helps in making our community safer and more enjoyable places to live, work, and raise a family. Good luck to all high school athletes throughout Pemiscot County from Sheriff Tommy Greenwell and the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department.
At the Bank of Missouri, banking is only part of who we are. Just like you are the everyday people who make up this community. We're your next-door neighbor, the people cheering next to you at the Friday night football game, and the volunteers serving alongside you. At the Bank of Missouri, we're invested in this community because it's ours too. You are more than a customer to us, you're friends and neighbors. Together, we live well and bank well. With branches across Missouri, be sure to stop by the Bank of Missouri today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
As your District 149 Missouri State Representative, Donnie Brown knows the value of high school sports and how it helps to shape our young people for the challenges of tomorrow. That's why Donnie Brown is pleased to be a broadcast sponsor of high school sports here on Pollock Radio. Good luck and best wishes to all from your District 149 State Representative, the Honorable Donnie Brown, serving the citizens of New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Mississippi counties. Paid for by Citizens for Donnie Brown. Angie Kellums, Treasurer.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Well, back at the ballpark, you see the lights are out, but we did hear from Stacy Bradshaw they have a fuse coming. We have fuse coming. So hopefully we'll have the lights back on. And we'll have to see how these pitchers can operate after Melvin he'll be shut down for quite a while as Bo Hunter Warren was about to take his warm-up tosses to start the sixth inning. But Melvin, the pitcher for Campbell, has given up 2 hits, and Bo Hunter Warren's only given up 1 hit. Warren has thrown 82 pitches, and the pitchers haven't thrown a whole lot. But Melvin, the pitcher for Campbell, and Bo Hunter Warren, they got the players off the field. There's lights down the third base line and out in left center field. Everything on the right side of the field, we're in the darkness. But the word is we have a fuse coming. I don't know where it's coming from, but a fuse is coming to the ballpark. I think, folks, when you do this as long as I have, and I keep thinking I've probably seen it all, well, this is a new one. I've had rain delays. I've had lightning delays. I've had tornadoes. I've had, you name it. I've had all kinds of delays and lots of technical delays. But I haven't had a baseball game shut down in the top of the sixth inning when both pitchers are throwing just a beauty here in the top of the sixth. So we're 1-0. In this championship game. That's where we are. And I know you folks don't want to hear me harping about it any longer. So let's take another commercial break as we have hit 9 o'clock. And let me tell you, we're on the radio stations where you'll find us. All of this recent excitement as we're on KCRV FM 105.1, Caruthersville. Also, we're coming to you on Sports Radio KMIS AM 1050 Portageville. And Sports Radio KMIS 103.9 FM. Gideon Portageville. Monty Lyons, he gets to work in just a few hours. He's going to have to get us back on our regular radio programming. Tad Jones been cracking jokes as he's helped us get through some technical issues here at the ballpark. I don't want to tell Tad, but the backpack power supply on the backstop camera is still running. I shouldn't have said that, should I? We hit 9 o'clock. We started probably with that camera on at 4 o'clock, but it has done a heck of a job. We're still in the dark. The players for Campbell going down. They're going to start gathering up now. The Portageville players starting to gather up. Coach Tyler Trover down the third baseline, as hopefully we're about to get power back at the ballpark. These teams, I don't know if they're going to warm up. What do you do when you had a 15, 20-minute delay? But I see some lights behind us, and they're probably going to put this fuse in, and hopefully we will have lights, and we'll be back in action here at the ballpark. We're going to take another commercial break. Hopefully, when you hear from me again, we have lights on all of the field here at Legion Field in Caruthersville. 1-0 Portageville, and we're without half the lights at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Back with more right after this.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics.
The same way we have supported our customers and the community for 86 years.
Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the field and in your field.
Delicious deals for delicious meals at McDonald's. Get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the McDonald's app with contactless mobile order and convenient drive-through pickup. Join My McDonald's Rewards.
Earn points for free food at McDonald's. Download the app today. Your local McDonald's is proud to be part of the community and is happy to support area youth. Everyone at your local McDonald's wishes all the area teams the best of luck.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Farmers Union Gin in Zenith understands it takes hard work and dedication to be successful in farming. No single segment of our economy does more for our standard of living than agriculture. Farmers Union Gin in Zenith would like to take this time to recognize area producers for their commitment and dedication to the industry. Farmers Union Gin in Zenith, serving the Bootheel since 1988. Call today, 573-738-2621. Farmers Union Gin, proud to support our area youth.
For almost 100 years, MFA Oil has put all our energy into energy by being the local fuel, propane, and lubricant solution that consistently delivers for people and businesses in this area. So if you need to keep your truck rolling, your home heated, or your farm equipment running like a well-oiled machine, give us a call, because we're a company that's never idle and we're just down the road. MFA Oil. We live where you do. To find the MFA Oil location nearest you, visit mfaoil.com.
Moss Electric in Hornersville is a proud supporter of the Zenith Hornersville Lions and wishes them the best of luck in the tournament this week. Moss Electric, providing electric motor sales and service, is family owned and has been serving the area for 45 years. Give them a call at 573-737-2834. Moss Electric on Highway 164 in Hornersville.
Nutrien Ag Solutions in Zenith is the leading area supplier of fertilizers, seed, and crop production products. They are dedicated to helping area farmers grow the best crops possible. The Nutrien Ag Solutions team provides industry-leading analysis, solutions, and advice to help farmers get more from every square inch of their farm. Profit from their experience at Nutrien Ag Solutions, 500 North Main in Zenith, and online at nutrienagsolutions.com. Nutrien Ag Solutions, a proud supporter of the Zenith Hornersville Lions.
Zenith Hornersville School District C8 is committed to the education of all of our students as well as their safety and well-being. It takes all of our departments to make our school great. Teachers, curriculum, technology, transportation, maintenance, custodial, food service, secretarial, administration, as well as other support staff. Along with community support, together we all make Zenith Hornersville School District a great place to work and attend school. Once a lion, always a lion. Best of luck for a successful season from the entire staff.
If you need it to get outdoors, call Cena State Bank for a loan. We'll finance a four-wheeler, side-by-side, SUV, camping trailer, a pontoon boat, or pickup truck. It's almost hunting season. Do you know of acreage for sale in the deer woods? We can help you buy hunting land, a cabin in the woods, or a lake house. Take advantage of an off-season deal on a ski boat or riding lawnmower with a Cena State Bank loan. Cena State Bank, Zenith, Kennett, Arbird. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The City of Portageville extends congratulations to the Portageville Bulldogs on another fine year. You've represented our community in a very positive manner and have contributed to making this year's team one of the best ever to wear the blue and white. On behalf of the City of Portageville, Mayor Roddy Walker, along with Alderman Patty Johnson, Christine Adams, Chris Hollingshead, and Shirley Estes, along with City Clerk Rachel Rather and all city employees, they send their very best wishes. Good luck, Bulldogs. All the best to you from the City of Portageville.
Stop. There's no need to pay full retail price when you need a replacement part for your vehicle. One visit to Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, Highway 61 North in Portageville will save you money. Serving the area for over 60 years, Delta Auto Parts and Salvage specializes in domestic auto and small truck parts. You'll always get quality service and parts at Delta Auto Parts and Salvage with local delivery and nationwide shipping available. Plus, you can search for your part right from their website, deltaautoparts.com. Before you pay full retail price, call Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, 800-392-0506.
Well, welcome back to Caruthersville. You see that little glow? We have the lights coming back on. Garrett Hicks, we got a shout-out for you. We've had several shout-outs tonight. We have light delays. A-Team does give you a shout-out here as it looks like we're going to continue. You know the other options, and I just heard this from the home plate umpire. One option was to move it down to South Pemiscot, and that would be tonight. The other option would be to move it to Malden, and that would be tonight. We don't want those options. The lights are coming back up, and hopefully we're going to have some baseball again here at Caruthersville. The word is the starting pitchers are going to go back out. They're going to warm up. They're going to try to get things going here once again, and that will be Melvin and Bo Hunter Warren. Bo Hunter Warren will be the first one to start throwing as he's going to have to take to the mound here in the top of the sixth. Portageville leads 1-0, and we're in the championship game, folks. This isn't just a regular run-of-the-mill scrimmage here. They're playing for all the marbles here in the championship game of the Bootheel Conference Tournament. Paul Glass, if you're watching, you owe me one. Oh. Of course, Paul does most of the KCRV baseball games and Sports Radio KMIS games. We appreciate his help. Paul is actually in a play, and they had a dress rehearsal tonight that he needed to go to. I think Paul knew that the fuse was going to go out and we were going to sit in the dark. 9:09, and it has been almost 30 minutes that we have been delayed. Back out on the mound, Bo Hunter Warren. He'll take a few warm-ups. It'll be Jennings, Smart, and Melvin due up for Campbell in the top of the sixth inning. But we have a fuse. We have lights. Thanks to all the folks here at Caruthersville for getting us back on and finding that fuse we needed. Just one of those things, folks. When it happens, it happens. Bo Hunter Warren taking his warm-ups. 82 pitches for Bo Hunter Warren, but the good news is we're going to play some baseball and hopefully finish this championship game for the Bootheel Conference Tournament. We're going to take another timeout, and the teams are warming up, and we're going to get things underway once again as we had a lengthy delay here at the ballpark. There's Paul Glass. I was just talking about Paul Glass, and I think he can walk over to the ballpark from his house. You knew that this was going to happen. That's why you got me to come over here tonight. But Paul doesn't have a microphone, probably doesn't want one. But if we went to South Pim or if we went to Malden tonight, I was going to call you. Yeah, Paul is out. Going to watch the end of this one. We've had a good one. Bo Hunter Warren taking his warm-ups. Again, 82 pitches for Warren. He's given up one hit in the ball game. The starter, Melvin for Campbell has given up 2 hits, both of those to Mason Adams. And that's Caruthersville's run was not earned, and they got that back in the first inning, and that's where we are, 1-0. We're going to take a pregame break before we resume here, as we're just about ready, I think, to resume. Matter of fact, let's leave it right here. As Bo Hunter Warren taking his warm-ups. John Whitaker, the base umpire who called the semifinal game behind the plate, trots down to first base. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight and hanging with us through that rain delay. Rain delay. It's not a lightning delay. It's not a rain delay. It's a light delay. Yeah, maybe, Paul. 2 hours of bidding for bargains and 2 baseball games. My brain is going quickly at 9 o'clock in the evening. Here we go, folks. We're going back to the top of the 6th and leading things off, Jared Jennings. Jared has the 1 hit off of Bo Hunter Warren, just if you're wondering. Third baseman, 3-hole hitter. And here's Bo Hunter starting this 6th inning with a fastball outside, ball 1. One to nothing Portageville, top of the 6th. Runs and hits have been at a premium here this evening. This pitch is low. The thing to watch is what kind of control these pitchers are going to have. And Bo Hunter Warren now with 84 pitches in the ball game, and that one got Jaquan Bogan behind the plate. Well, you've been shut down for a while, and then Jaquan gets nailed by that one. So trying to shake off the effects of that. Jared Jennings at the plate. Who's going to blink first in this one? Paul, I mentioned that Melvin, the pitcher for Campbell, and talked to some of the fans in the delay, but no one's going to want to see him in the district tournament. That guy's got some nasty stuff. And Bo Hunter Warren's battling it out with Melvin. Who's going to come out on top of this one? 2-0, the count to Jennings as we resume here in the 6th inning. And this pitch outside, ball 3. Warren is missed with the first 3 here. 3-0. And a pitch. Here's a strike in there from Bo Hunter Warren. 1-0 Portageville, top of the 6th championship game. Bootheel Conference Tournament. Fouled out of play, and the count goes full, 3-2. Outfield straight away. They've been that way pretty much all evening for Portageville. Protecting the lines, Bradley and Taylor in left and right field. Parton pretty much straight away in center. The 3-2 pitch to Jared Jennings, headed home. Change up and a swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch from Warren as he pulled the string on that one. And Jennings out in front of it. 1 down. Top of the 6th inning, and here's Tanner Smart. Center fielder for Campbell has struck out both plate appearances against Bo Hunter Warren. First pitch is a high fastball, ball 1. Pitch number 89 for Warren in the ball game. Ball 2 is outside. We'll have to see how this affects Melvin when he goes back out on the mound. He's in the on-deck circle. Fouled right back to the screen. 2-1. Great job by the folks here at Caruthersville finding that fuse they needed and getting us back underway. We didn't have to go to Malden. We didn't have to go to South Pimmiscott. Now the 2-1 pitch to Tanner Smart. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Tailing fastball from Warren. Clean-up hitter, Tanner Smart, with a 2-2 count. 1 down, nobody on. The pitch, high fastball is ball 3. Count goes full. 1-0 Portageville lead. 1 down, top of the 6th. The 3-2, inside, ball 4. Didn't miss by much, but just off the plate. And Smart will be the base runner, and the pitcher, Jackson Melvin, will come to the plate. One down here in the top of the sixth, a tying run on the base pass. Melvin is struck out and walked in the ballgame. Right-handed hitter, middle infielders, Bogan at second, Adams at short, double play depth, and a swing and a miss, strike one by Melvin. I heard that Jackson's only a sophomore. Boy, he is some kind of pitcher. Now the 0-1 pitch headed home. Foul back to the screen, quickly 0-2 as Hunter Warren fires a couple of strikes in there to Jackson Melvin. Smart, the runner at first. Bo Hunter Warren with 96 pitches in the ballgame. As his night about to come to an end here as he works in the top of the sixth. Portageville used 3 pitchers in that victory over Zenith Hornersville, a 1-run victory. Smart dancing off at first, and stepping off was Bo Hunter Warren. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jackson Melvin. Fouled, and the count remains 0-2. Well, how was the dress rehearsal, Paul? All right. What play are you in, by the way? Oh, well, just forget it then. Here's a line drive, left center field, a base hit off the bat of Melvin. Center fielder gets it back in quickly. Runners at first and second. So 2 on, 1 out, top of the sixth, and Seibert will come to the plate. Line drive. Got over Adams' head. Smart down to second. And here comes Coach Tyler Trover out to the mound. That is pitch number 98 in the ball game, and we're going to have a pitching change. Pitching change coming on, so round of applause for Bo Hunter Warren. We'll tell you about the new Portageville pitcher when we return right after this.
As your District 149 Missouri State Representative, Donnie Brown knows the value of high school sports and how it helps to shape our young people for the challenges of tomorrow. That's why Donnie Brown is pleased to be a broadcast sponsor of high school sports here on Pollock Radio. Good luck and best wishes to all from your District 149 State Representative, the Honorable Donnie Brown, serving the citizens of New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Mississippi counties. Paid for by Citizens for Donnie Brown. Angie Kellums, Treasurer.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Mason Adams will come on to pitch for the Portageville Bulldogs. Kenan Siebert will be the hitter for Campbell. Siebert 0 for 2 on the day. The tying run at second, the go-ahead run at first, 1 out in the top of the sixth inning for Campbell, trying to pull off the upset. First baseman Roberts comes in to protect against the bunt. Siebert at the plate, and the first pitch low, and a good stop by Bogan keeps the runners where they are at first and second. 1 down, top of the sixth, 1-0. Portageville clinging to this lead. Campbell with a walk and a base hit. They have 2 on and 1 out. The next pitch headed home. High, ball 2 from Mason Adams. Portageville would love the double play. Bogan moves from second to short. Warren, leaving the mound, goes to second base. And Adams from short and doing the pitching, and he gets a strike in there to Siebert. Kennan, a right-handed batter. Middle infield, Bogan and Warren, they're at double play depth. Now the first baseman, Roberts, plays behind the base runner at first. The 2-1 pitch. Now Adams will step off and look the runner back down to second. Championship game of the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament from Caruthersville. Top of the sixth. Tying run at second. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2 on Siebert. Rowland, the first baseman in the on-deck circle. Smart at second. Melvin, the base runner, at first. Mason Adams, the pitcher. Kennan Siebert, the batter, in the 2-2. Fouled. We'll do it again, 2-2. I did not like the options of going to Malden or even South Pemmiscott as much as I like going to South Pem and seeing all the folks there, but not at 9 o'clock in the evening. Change up and a swing and a miss. What a pitch by Adams. He pulled the string on that one, and now 2 down here at the top of the sixth. 2 on for Campbell. Ben Rowland, the first baseman, right-handed hitter, comes to the plate. Ben is struck out and popped out to Bogan at second base when Bogan was playing second base earlier in the ball game. Adams' first pitch. Fastball is high, and that's strike one to Rowland. I think Rowland went around on that one, trying to hold up on the swing. So Adams ahead of Rowland, 0-1. Then the runner goes toward third, and the pitch is low and outside, and the runners are going to move up. Without a throw, Smart will take third. Melvin takes second base. And what that does, a base hit could give Campbell the lead. A 1-1 count to Ben Rowland. Mason Adams for Portageville with a pitch. This one's popped up. Going toward the backstop. Bogan goes back, and it's just over the backstop. That might have hit a fan back here. Out of play. 1-2. Almost. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Rowland. The runner at third now is Smart. The runner at second is Melvin. And it's a 1-0 Portageville lead. We have 2 down, top of the sixth. Championship game of the Bootheel Conference Tournament. Mason Adams on in relief. Trying to shut the door on this Campbell threat in the top of the sixth. The 1-2 pitch headed to the plate. Fouled out of play. We'll do it again. Fastball, and Rowland fights it off over the first base dugout and out of play. 1-2 the count remains. Rowland stands in. Adams checks the runners at first or second and third. Curveball and a swing and a miss. Nasty pitch, Mason Adams. 2 runners stranded for Campbell. They come up empty in the top of the sixth. Portageville bats when we return to the championship game of the Bootheel Conference Tournament. Bulldogs over the Camels 1-0.
Greenpoint Ag is game ready to evaluate and supply your specific agronomic needs, helping you score touchdowns all season long. Your premier provider throughout the South. We're farmer owned and locally focused. We are Greenpoint Ag. For more information, contact your local Portageville Greenpoint Ag.
Good luck to the Portageville Bulldogs from Rob Borum and the staff at Greenpoint Ag on State Highway T in Portageville. Call 573-379-3816.
The Portageville School District Administration and Board of Directors salute the members, coaches, and staff of the Portageville Bulldogs in working to make this another championship year. Congratulations from Superintendent of Schools Michael Allred, Board President Mark Moody, Vice President Micah Roan, Secretary Michael Prince, Treasurer Ronnie G. Adams, and members Patty Johnson, Chad Bradley, and Jarrett Warren. Good luck, Bulldogs, from the administration, faculty, staff, and students of the Portageville School District.
Bottom of the sixth we go, and a 1-0 ball game. Portageville comes to bat. It'll be 9-1-2. Xavier Bogan will lead things off. Then back to the top of the order, Parton and Adams. Adams with the 2 Portageville hits so far in this ball game. Hits are even now at 2 apiece. On the run column, it's 1-0 Portageville. And here's Jackson Melvin, 55 pitches for Jackson. And this lengthy delay as it's almost 9:30 in the evening, as it was about a 45, 50-minute delay since he was on the mound. And he's greeted with a fly ball out to left field, and that's going to get over Siebert's head. And here comes Bogan, flying around a base pass, around second. He's going to third, and a throw into third, not in time, a leadoff triple by Xavier Bogan. Well, the first pitch from Melvin, Bogan jumped on it. Hit it over the left fielder's head, and a triple. Portageville has something working here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Rylan Parton, leadoff hitter, left-handed hitter, steps to the plate. He's popped out to second. Tried to bunt his way on. His first at bat. Good play by Jennings to throw him out at first. And a curveball is in there for Melvin, strike 1. Don't think a runner at third, nobody out, is a sure thing with Jackson Melvin on the mound. He has been nasty in this ball game. Here's a ground ball toward first. That will let Bogan head for the plate, and he'll score on the play. Rowland steps on the bag for the out, but Portageville gets an insurance run. And they go up 2-0 on the ground ball off the bat of Parton. So Rowland steps on the bag. Bogan scores on the play. That brings in Mason Adams, 2-0 Portageville. Mason, 2 for 2. Coming into this inning, he had the only 2 Portageville hits until Xavier Bogan started the inning off with a triple. Now he has scored on a ground out. And ball 1 to Mason Adams. So he bats with the bases empty and 1 down here, bottom of the 6th inning. High, ball 2, 2-0 the count. Jackson Melvin. Pitch count only 60 pitches. So he works here in the 6th inning. Here's a rope out in the right center field. Off the bat of Mason Adams. He'll turn first. He'll go ahead to second and not even hesitate. A 1-out double by Mason Adams, and he is 3 for 3 with a line drive to right field. Mason did not hesitate at all. He turned first, and he was going to second. Now Bo Hunter Warren will come to the plate and a visit out to the mound. They're going to talk to Jackson Melvin. Jackson has given up a triple and now a double here in the inning and a run. And it's 2-0 in favor of Portageville, and we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Paul, you mentioned earlier, tell us the name of your play.
The Assassination of Cricket Ballantyne here at the Caruthersville Library this weekend.
Okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, correct?
Correct. Friday and Saturday at 7 and Sunday at 2, and there are tickets available.
Tickets available. This was written by who?
Josh Rittenberry. He is from here in Caruthersville. He's written a few books and a couple of plays, so it's another one. So some comedy in it and everything. It's going to be a good time. So.
All right. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, Caruthersville Public Library is the place. Tickets are available, and you can see our very own Paul Glass, voice of KCRV Sports on the radio. Adams at second. 1 down, and here's Bo Hunter Warren facing Jackson Melvin. Jackson staying in there. Popping out to the catcher his last time is Warren in foul ground, and he takes ball 1 inside from Jackson Melvin. We wondered how this would affect the pitchers in the ball game, and Melvin's still in there, but he's given up a triple, a double, and a run after getting back after the lights were out. Here's a strike in there from Melvin, evens the count 1-1. Bo Hunter Warren ran out of pitches, and Mason Adams came on in relief of him. Didn't run out of pitches, but he was close to running out of pitches. Now the 1-1. It gets back to the screen. That will get the runner down to third base. 2-1. The count to Warren. Another insurance run. 90 feet closer down at third base for Bo Hunter Warren. Mason Adams, 3 for 3. Xavion Bogan started the inning with a triple. Parton grounded out to first, scored Bogan for the second run of the ball game. This one's going to get to the backstop, and there's an insurance run. Ball 3 to Bo Hunter Warren. And Portageville goes up 3-0. Now the base is empty. One out here in the inning. They're checking with the catcher, Wiedenbitter, who trying to shake off the effects, I guess, trying to get out there and snag that pitch from Jackson Melvin. Melvin only 65 pitches. Pitch count isn't an issue, but there's no doubt he hasn't been as sharp as he was before that lengthy delay when the lights went off here at the ballpark. Couple of runs in the inning for Portageville. This ball is popped up, fouled to the backstop. 3-0 for Portageville. Next pitch headed home. Curveball is high. And Warren reaches base, and that brings up Carson Bradley.
Now batting, number 2, Carson Bradley.
Warren at first. One out here in the inning. Bradley, the cleanup hitter, trying to get a little more insurance. Warren with the lead at first base. Melvin with the pitch. A big swing and a miss by Bradley. Strike one. Connor Johnson in the on-deck circle, barring a double play, will bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Portageville with 2 runs here in the inning. A triple and a double. The big blows in the inning. Ball as low as Bradley was showing bunt. Now he takes it for a ball, 1-1. That brings Jennings in from third. This is the cleanup hitter for Portageville. The 1-1 pitch from Jackson Melvin. Again, he shows bunt, and he bunts it down the third baseline. This is a beauty. They'll pick it up. Low throw to first. Going to get by the first baseman, Rowland. And that is going to let him run around the bases. Here comes a run in, and going all the way to third on the play is Carson Bradley. So the bunt was a beauty. Then a low throw down to first base. And Warren goes all the way around to score on the play. And Bradley goes all the way around to third on the play. And it's 4-0 in favor of Portageville. And here's a ground ball towards second. This is going to get another run home and a crazy hop as Belcher had it go back to his right. And reaching safely is going to be Connor Johnson who put it in play. Things starting to come unraveled a bit here in this 6th inning. Now Johnson, the base runner at first. And it's 5-0 in favor of Portageville. They are 3 outs away once they finally go back to the field, capturing the Bootheel Conference Tournament Championship. They have broke things open here at the bottom of the 6th. Ball 1 is high from Jackson Melvin. The 6th inning has been the difference in the ball game. An under-earned run in the 1st inning, and then 4 across here in this inning. Ball 2 is outside. They'll throw to first, and Johnson back in safely. 2-0 the count to Houston Parton. Late night baseball in Caruthersville as we're approaching 10 o'clock on your Tuesday evening. Next pitch headed home. A curveball stays high. There is no doubt that Jackson Melvin, this delay has really affected his control some. It is so tough if you're a starting pitcher and have to wait 50 minutes or so before you go back out on the mound. And a 4-pitch walk, and runners now at first and second for Portageville. Here comes Owen Roberts to the plate.
Now batting, number 20, Owen Roberts.
Jackson Melvin, 19 pitches in this inning. Still 1 out in the inning. Portageville with 4 runs across, and they lead 5-0, and runners at first and second. Roberts ready, and the first pitch from Melvin. He'll try to bunt at it and misses it. Strike 1. Third baseman Jennings, he's going to stay put on the bunt. Rowland is playing behind the base runner at first. So if Owen bunted it, he might be able to get on. He bunts it down the first baseline, and this one's going to take a funny hop and then roll. Foul. Didn't know there's a couple of bumps that it hit down there. Could have went left, could have went right, but it went right and went foul for strike 2. Ballpark has looked very nice here at Caruthersville. Once we got the fuse situation resolved, we're back in action here in the 6th inning. Now in the bottom of the 6th. Portageville's put 4 runs across and lead 5-0. Couple of runners on. Still just 1 out. The pitch to Owen Roberts is low. That's going to bounce off the catcher's mitt. The runners are going to move up. Wild pitch. Johnson will move down to third base and Parton down to second base. It's a couple of big insurance runs out there. Owen Roberts at the plate could make it a 7-0 lead for Portageville if he could come through with another hit here in this inning. Looking for his first hit. 0 for 2 on the day. The 1-2 pitch, a foul tip into the catcher's mitt, and that'll do it for Owen Roberts for out number 2. That brings in the number 9 hitter here to come to the plate in the inning, and Jaquan Bogan will come to the plate. Nine hitters coming to the plate in the bottom of the 6th inning. 5-0. Portageville with a lead. The first pitch is high, ball 1 from Jackson Melvin. It is really, that delay really had an effect on Jackson Melvin. He threw very few balls up through 5 innings. And now he is missing his spots. And that's pitch number 80. He has thrown 25 pitches here in this inning. 2-0 the count to Jaquan Bogan. Catcher for the Bulldogs at the plate. It takes a strike in there. Jackson Melvin trying to get out of this bottom of the 6th inning. Portageville leads 5-0. Next pitch headed home. High. Gets away from the catcher. The runner is going to try to score, and now they have the runner in the rundown, and they will make the tag. So trying to score, Johnson was tagged out at the plate, and that will do it as Melvin, the pitcher, makes the tag. So we're going to go to the 7th inning. Campbell trails Portageville 5-0. Last chance for the Camels as Portageville tries to wrap up the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament Championship when we return to Caruthersville right after this.
The Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department is a strong supporter of high school sports in Pemiscot County and wishes everyone a very successful season. Sheriff Tommy Greenwell knows that promoting high school sports, teamwork, and good citizenship helps in making our community safer and more enjoyable places to live, work, and raise a family. Good luck to all high school athletes throughout Pemiscot County from Sheriff Tommy Greenwell and the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department.
At the Bank of Missouri, banking is only part of who we are. Just like you are the everyday people who make up this community. We're your next door neighbor, the people cheering next to you at the Friday night football game, and the volunteers serving alongside you. At the Bank of Missouri, we're invested in this community because it's ours too. You are more than a customer to us, you're friends and neighbors. Together, we live well and bank well. With branches across Missouri, be sure to stop by the Bank of Missouri today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Campbell bats in the top of the 7th inning. They need 5 runs to keep this championship game going. They trailed 1-0 as they went to the bottom of the 6th inning, but 4 runs by Portageville, and they are opened up a 5-0 lead. Mason Adams will try to close things out for the Bulldogs. Mason with 11 pitches, got 2 outs in that 6th inning. Throw goes down to second. It'll be Belcher, Townsend, and Wiedenbender due up for Campbell in the top of the 7th inning. Carson Belcher leading things off. He's 0 for 1, struck out and walked so far in the ballgame. Portageville looking for the Bootheel Conference Tournament Championship, the top seed. A strike in there for Mason Adams. A 1-run victory over a pesky Zenith Hornersville Lion Ball Club in the semifinal. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 to Belcher. Here they led by 1 before they put 4 runs on the board in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's 5-0 and an 0-2 count. The handball leadoff hitter Carson Belcher, and he takes ball 1. Had a lengthy electrical delay here at the ballpark this evening. Trying to get someone to turn off their lights back behind home plate. Now we're ready to go. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Belcher. Mason Adams looks for out number 1 here in the top of the 7th for the Bulldogs. And his pitch, a breaking ball outside and low, ball 2. 2-2. Campbell needing base runners here in the top of the 7th, down by 5. The 2-2 pitch headed home. Swing and a miss. There's out number 1. Belcher goes down on strikes. Logan Townsend will come to the plate for Campbell. Logan is struck out and popped out to second in the ball game. Adams works out of the stretch all the time. The first pitch, a breaking ball, low and inside, ball one. One-0 pitch. Hit down the right field line. A long run out there for Taylor, but he comes on and in fair territory makes the catch for out number 2. Long run for Taylor out there. He covered a lot of ground. And first 2 retired for Campbell here in the top of the 7th. They were down there, their last out here in the championship game. Carson Wiedenbender, the catcher, will hit.
Now batting, number 21, Carson Wiedenbender.
Carson's flied out to right. A good play by Taylor to retire him his last at bat. He's grounded out to the shortstop. Also in the ball game. And he takes a curveball high and inside, ball 1. A long day at the ballpark, especially for Portageville, because they started that semifinal game about 4:25 this afternoon, and we were just shy of 10 o'clock this evening. Swing and a miss and a good fastball from Mason Adams, and the count 1-1. Bunting in the on-deck circle. If Carson can reach base for Campbell, fouls it out of play, and Campbell down to their last strike here in the championship game. 1-2 the count. 2 outs, nobody on. Portageville leads 5-0. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Gets away from Bogan. He picks it up. Fires it down to first base for the out. And that is a winner for the Portageville Bulldogs. They win it 5-0. We'll come back, check the final totals in this one as the Bulldogs win the Bootheel Conference Baseball Tournament. Back after this.
As your District 149 Missouri State Representative, Donnie Brown knows the value of high school sports and how it helps to shape our young people for the challenges of tomorrow. That's why Donnie Brown is pleased to be a broadcast sponsor of high school sports here on Pollock Radio. Good luck and best wishes to all from your District 149 State Representative, the Honorable Donnie Brown, serving the citizens of New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Mississippi counties. Paid for by Citizens for Donnie Brown. Angie Kellums, Treasurer.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
Well, it's a final 5-0 Portageville over Campbell. No runs on 2 hits for Campbell. Campbell committed 3 errors in the ball game. For Portageville, they had 5 runs on 4 hits, and the Bulldogs did not commit any errors, and they are awarded the Bootheel Conference Championship trophy. Campbell getting the runner-up award. Congratulations to them, upsetting 2-seed Caruthersville. And they battled Portageville right down to the wire here. And Portageville getting the championship plaque here this evening. Congratulations to the Portageville Bulldogs as they get the victory. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. Thanks to all of our sponsors. And it's been fun setting in for Paul Glass. He'll be back with you with our KCRV baseball coverage. Busy games coming up for Paul. I think we got a doubleheader even on Saturday coming up for KCRV baseball. But we get set for district tournament play coming up, and we hope to have coverage from the district down at Zenith Hornersville, as that should be a good district tournament to cover. And the Bulldogs celebrate the victory here 5-0. Thanks to Monty Lyons handling our radio controls. Thanks to Tad Jones working out the video bugs when we have them. And thanks to all of our sponsors who make our broadcast possible. That'll do it for the Bootheel Conference Tournament Championship game. Portageville 5, Campbell 0. We'll talk to you again soon with more baseball action on KCRV and Sports Radio KMIS.
This has been live high school baseball coverage on KCRV. Sponsors for our broadcast include Farm Credit Services of Southeast Missouri, Nutrien Ag Solutions, Farmers Union Gin, Zenith State Bank, Moss Electric, the Zenith Hornersville School, Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, Citizens for Donnie Brown, the Portageville School District, Greenpoint Ag of Portageville, First State Bank and Trust, the City of Portageville, Splash of Class Car Wash, Weaver Farms, Sarah Jo Morgan CPA, Kids R Us Daycare, Riddick Farms, Green Pharmacy, the South Pemiscot School District, the Bank of Missouri, the City of Steel, the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department, BPS Telephone, MFA Oil, Pemiscot County District 2 Commissioner Vaughn Meredith, the Caruthersville School District, Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, the City of Caruthersville, Baker Implement Company, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture, and by McDonald's. This broadcast has been a production of Pollock Broadcasting Company.